हेलो दोस्तों, वेलकम टू सिविल एस्पायरेंट। आशा करता हूँ आप सभी लोग घर में बैठ के लॉकडाउन की पालन कर रहे हो। टुडे वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस एन इम्पॉर्टेंट टॉपिक related to polity, that is fundamental duties. So fundamental duties comes under article 51A and part 4A of Indian Constitution. Indian Constitution was adopted on 26 January 1950, which is also celebrated as Republic Day. But these fundamental duties were not adopted on this day because fundamental duties were added by 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act 1976, which is also called mini constitution. And 1976, okay, it was during the period of emergency, internal emergency, which was declared by the then Congress Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. So at that time, these fundamental duties were added to the Indian Constitution, and the idea of fundamental duty was inspired from the Constitution of USSR. So USSR means now Russia, okay, and these fundamental duties were recommended by Swansingh Committee, which was set up by the then Congress headed government. And this Swansingh Committee recommended 8 fundamental duties, but the government added 10 fundamental duties, and one more fundamental duties were added by 86 Constitutional Amendment Act 2002. So the total number of fundamental duties at present is 11. The 11th fundamental duty is to provide opportunities for education to each child or ward between the age of 6 to 14 years. Okay, so 6 to 14 years, the children of the age group 6 to 14 years should be provided early childhood care and education. This is also a fundamental duty of each and every citizen of India. Then these fundamental duties were non-justiciable in nature, means the fundamental duties are not enforceable by the court for their violation. So if the fundamental duty of a citizen is violated, then one cannot move to the Supreme Court, right? That is why these fundamental duties are called non-justiciable. Then some of the important fundamental duties are mentioned here. So the first and foremost fundamental duty is to respect the national flag and anthem. Then to uphold and protect the sovereignty, unity and integrity of the country, to defend the country, then to value and preserve the rich heritage of the country. So India has a very rich culture and heritage, and it is the duty of each and every citizen of India to preserve and protect the rich heritage of India. Then to safeguard the public property and to abjure violence, it is also a fundamental duty. Then to promote harmony and spirit of common brotherhood, promote harmony or spirit of common brotherhood is also a fundamental duty of the Indian citizens. Since we are enjoying the fundamental rights, so we have how many fundamental rights? We have 6 fundamental rights. Since we are enjoying the 6 fundamental rights, that is why it is our responsibility for our country to follow the fundamental duties as much as we can. So I hope this video will help you a lot for your competitive examinations. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.